Hey everybody, I figured I'd do a about me video again because my one friend said that I don't do it. There's not enough quantity in the about me section, so about me. Fuck. That was nasty. Ebola. So I figured I'd go into some more details about me. I try not to give too much away because I still want to keep parts of me a mystery. So when you watch my stuff, you get little snippets about me as I talk, so you understand where I'm coming from and whatnot, which is fun. So, let's see what I can open up about. It's hard to pick because there's so much about me that I haven't revealed. So, let's go with movies for a change. Let's switch gears to like my favorite movies and whatnot. So, for me, everybody's got their god tier films, then their medium tier, and then their low ass tier films that are just whatever. For me, my god tier films are number one is Watchmen director's cut, right off the bat, easily, because it's the most fleshed out, fully fleshed out. Oh, damn. Most fully fleshed out comic book adaptation ever brought to screen. And I wish they would make more films like that. But since we're in the era of PG-13 superhero films, we'll never get something like that, which really blows ass. So, second in the god tier rank for me is Heavy Metal from '81. If you've never seen that movie, watch it. It's worth it. It is the landmark, groundbreaking cult classic film that blew animation away. Because it's got so many different forms of animation combined into one film, and it is so phenomenal in its presentation. Plus, there's tits in it, so there you go. Fuck off, Twitter. Damn, notifications. Let's see, number three. I don't know. It's hard to pick. Like, there's so many, really good films out there. Oh, three is Identity. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Identity. That is, to me, that is an underrated cult classic from 2000. I'm gonna botch this. I know it. 2005, I think. Might be a little further up. I'm not sure. It's in my box beside me, but I don't feel like digging and wasting time. So, yeah, Identity is number three in the God tier because that has multiple plot twists and then it has the giant twist at the end, which is so beautiful. Like, it keeps you guessing and shit. Even though there's one main plot twist, there's multiple plot twists in between. That's how I really, got into writing with plot twists and shit. Almost said twat twists. I like the twat twist. So, yeah, plot twists are fun. Like, you switch shit up, and it makes it a lot more fun. My medium tier for movies would have to be like, anywhere between a good comedy or a romance or a kids movie or a DC animated or live action whatever film. It all depends. Like, if I had to pick three medium tier films, it would be oh, let me think. John Carter from 2012, Disney's John Carter. I love that movie. It's my favorite movie, one of my top favorites. Um, Another one would be. Oh, I got it over there. Probably Donnie Darko, maybe. Or maybe that's. Yeah, to me, Donnie Darko is kind of like low tier, even though it's called classic and iconic. Um, I'd say Last Jedi hovers in between medium and God tier as well. So yeah, I have so many movies, dude. Like eventually, I'm trying to get through all of them, but it takes so long. And at the same time, I'm trying to write, and I cannot get to fucking writing. It's so difficult. It sucks. It's like, I don't know. It's fun making YouTube vids for shits and giggles. You know, I get X amount of views on them, or I get no views. So it's whatever. Let me think. Another one would be. I guess Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Definitely. And that would follow. Also, after that would be Treasure Planet as well. And then my low tier, like the low shit, that's like really good, but I don't really watch it as much, would be Critters 2, um, LA Confidential. Uh, I don't know, a bunch of cop films too, because I like different genres. I like cop film, I like good dramas, I like fantasy, I like sci-fi, I like horror, I like steampunk. I love anime, I love kids flicks, rom-coms, all that good shit. I watch just about anything and everything that appeals to me. So, yeah, I have a decent amount of knowledge in my head. It's like, uh, let's see. No, like what makes a good movie for me is, um, obviously a good plot, a good story, a well-written story, um, a good cast, a good setting, interesting environment. Um, if there's creatures in it, those are interesting. If there's vehicles, weapons, armor, that shit here interests me and keeps my attention because I'm like, ooh, I want to see it shiny. um, Let me see what else. I don't really think about the director as much when it comes to a movie. It's more I base it on who wrote it versus who directed it. Because it's more the writer did the work versus the director who just told them where the fuck to go. You shit here. You piss there. That kind of thing. So, yeah, that's how I feel about movies. Like, when it comes to. Like, the greatest debate ever is with Star Wars films and books. Books versus films. Books will always beat film, no matter what you'd say. Books will beat the film because the books always have more than the film ever will. And this is evident in every film that has come out. Literally. Like every argument you have. That's better. It always goes back to the book. Like, which is better, books or film? And I'm like, books. And people get pissed. Because they don't want to hear that. They're like, oh no, film better. I'm like, no, book better. Film accurately depicts what's going on in the books, but no. Like a good example is episode 2, Attack the Clones. The opening for that is Padme, Dory, right? Or is it Dorme? Fuck it, Dory. I don't give a fuck. I don't remember. I think it was Dorme. Yeah, it was Dorme. Because they all adapted May at their last name. So Dorme. Yeah, she dies from the explosion, yada, yada, yada. In the book version, that this is really important too, because it was cut the fuck out completely and entirely. It depicted how Shmi was kidnapped by the Sand People and imprisoned and all that shit and tortured. And then it bled into that main part on the platform, I think, if my memory serves correctly. So yeah, they cut out a lot. They also cut out meeting Padme's folks as well. There was a deleted scene of it, but that was it. There was more to it, but they cut so much out. So shit happens. It's like there's never gonna be like a fully fleshed out adaptation of a film except for Watchmen, The Sum of All Fears, The Godfather. Um, fuck, I can't think of the other one I was thinking of. There's another one that's full that matches the book completely. Um, I can't think of it. I don't know. It gone. It happens. Um, yeah, it's just every film has its different aspect to me. Like certain films suck, other ones take years to mature. I mean, you can have a film from 30 years ago that still hasn't matured yet, while you have something that's fresh and brand new that's completely matured in its presentation. Like, because I've said that about a lot of movies I've watched. Like newer ones, they take a while because not everybody accepts them and they pick them the fuck apart because they rely too heavily on Rotten Tomatoes. They rely on their friends' opinions. They rely on Twitter's opinion. Like, when the fuck did Twitter become fucking news dictation and shit? That makes no sense whatsoever. Um, that really fucking makes me laugh because I'm like, why are we listening to what people say on Twitter? Dumbasses. um, yeah, it's like just watch it and formulate your own opinion. I can't express that enough. I mean, hell, I still clip out stuff from the newspaper about movies that I like. Like I just did that today. I clipped out the Rise of Skywalker story that was in my newspaper. A little column, not even. It's as big as the damn phone screen that you're watching now. Whatever you're watching it on, it's that big. And I clipped it out because I still scrapbook. It's a lost art, but it's still fun. um, yeah, I save art. That's all I ever do. Whenever I hear an announcement about a new movie, the first thing I do is, I'll watch the trailer, I'll check out the pics, I'll check out the article, maybe. And then I'll wait for my newspaper to say something. I'll clip that article out the newspaper, and then that's done. That's all I do. And then I'll wait for like the next trailer or the next, whatever snippet. But I don't go reading leaks and everything. That shit's annoying. I mean, social media has really become the digital heroin that everybody is addicted to and can't let go of. Especially when it comes to movies, when it comes to TV shows, when it comes to whatever, it's like everybody's like, "Ooh, there's a leak." I'm like, who fucking cares? It's like, damn. It's like, just stay away from it, It's like, it's not that hard. Like, do you really have to spoil it for yourself? I mean, how would you feel if someone came up and was like, "Oh yeah, your marriage is gonna go to shit in 2 days"? You're like, "No, it's not," and then 2 days later it goes to shit. Or you lose your job, or your significant other cheats on you, or whatever, or you have a miscarriage, lose your job, so on and so forth. A car gets repossessed, that kind of shit. You know, that's how it is. It's like, just leave the shit alone. Just focus on just, being oblivious. That's the fun part. Because if you look at the articles for everything, you look at all the leaks, you ruin the experience for yourself. And if you think it's going to follow the comic like I usually do, you set yourself up for failure right then and there. That's why I didn't like Civil War. That sucked ass. That was like the worst movie in the MCU. I did not like that. And out of all the MCU films, they're all good, but Black Panther, Infinity War, and probably Captain Marvel are my favorites now. Because I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet, but I do like Carol Danvers. I have read her comics, so I know what she's like. and all that. So I'm hopefully going to see Captain Marvel this coming weekend. So I'll find out, or next weekend. I don't know yet. We'll see. So yeah, I like movies. I mean, I watch just about anything. It's funny. I'll watch, the most boring shit from, let's see, the shittiest film is The Last Airbender. Yeah, I watched that. I downloaded the bootleg of that years ago just to watch it because, like, ooh, this is going to be fun. What a dumpster fire. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Ow. Cramp. Let's see here. Shittiest film is Last Airbender. The even shittier film is, well, porno, is Paris Hilton's sex tape. That girl couldn't suck a dick to save her life. I don't know. And it's funny because there's a lot of bad movies out there that I actually find good. What's one of the bad ones? Some of the bad ones that people don't like is like the Ghostbusters reboot, Last Jedi. There's something else. Van Helsing, I think. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Uh, just all kinds. Like some of them I like, some I really hate. Well, not really hate. They're just not that interesting to me. Like my top kids films are Atlantis: The Lost Empire, Treasure Planet. Uh, what else? Some of Disney's films, not all of them. Uh, Hunchback. Yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame. What's the other one? Beauty and the Beast. That's my all-time favorite, next to Atlantis and Treasure Planet. Um, it's another one. Toy Story. Um, there's a lot of animated films I've seen because I've scoured YouTube over the years for anime, and I found a lot of movies on there to watch. So I've watched kids films, I've watched anime films, so on and so forth. So it's hard for me to nail down like a top 10 list because there's so many to choose from, and I have over 200 films, give or take. So yeah, choices, choices, choices. So, yeah, that was movies. I'll be back with my favorite TV shows, so stay tuned.